So here we are practicing riding off-road. Got a couple of guys. We're expecting a couple more.
This bike feels light enough that when I try to counterbalance, I start tipping it back this way. So I really gotta.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Try doing a bigger
Bigger oval?
a bigger, I guess maybe I should say oblong. So there should be a section you're going straight, and then turn, and then straighten out, and then turn. And remember, try to keep, you know, if the bike is turning, it only turns by leaning, right? Try not to use the handlebars. If you're using the handlebars, you're probably going too slow, so try to make a bigger circle. And so you should be your body should be doing this.
Yeah, when I hurt myself when I was 15, I was making a right-hand turn by doing this.
Oh.
Big mistake. I didn't know.
Because realistically, off-road, the speed you were going right here, you're probably not going to be going that slow when you're out there riding the trails, right? Yeah. So try to do the speed you would normally be going. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I don't really look at the speedometer when I practice this, so I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the
but
either,
it seemed like if you're using the handlebars, then it's probably too slow. So we're practicing steering with our feet by weighting the pegs and trying not to use the handlebars too much. And it looks like they're getting it. So since I said don't use your handlebars, now I gotta make sure I'm not using them. But I feel like I'm going too slow right here to avoid it. Hey Ken, we just started practicing steering with our feet. Hey, I was going to say another one you could try is zigzag. Like imagine you got a series of cones like in a row and just kind of weaving around. And that's a good skill, like if you're on some technical stuff with lots of ruts and rocks. And you can feel immediately by weighting the pegs, you get the immediate reaction of changing direction. Boy, this track's been getting some use. Man, you could really catch some air on that. Oh, to be a kid on a little dirt bike. And a bug just flew into my nose. See, this bike is just too big for really doing this kind of riding. So I gotta look like a slowpoke to these kids. Just gonna come follow them and see how they do. The lip of that is almost straight up. Hey. Yeah, because someone put a brick in front of that drop. That's a good thing. So how'd you feel on those little hills? Yeah? Yeah, they're not too extreme.
I was a little surprised how much the first one dropped off. But,
there's some whoops if you go on this wide circle. You know how to take those. Kind of use your arms, your shoulders, and your knees as part of the suspension. Try to absorb some of that.
let the bike do this under you.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
it's either that or if you got a good enough bike, light enough bike, you kind of keep the front up and just let the rear go from one to the other, but you have to go pretty fast.
yeah, that'll be a while.
So, how's it going? You like these little hills?
Good, it already feels better.
Yeah.
See, coming from a street bike and riding this on the street, I'd have a hard time trusting it in the dirt.
Yeah.
Even though I got knobby tires on, it's that whole feeling, you know?
One of the best pieces of advice I've heard is to trust your bike.
Yep.
It'll do more than you think it can. And
Do you remember when we were up on the Mesa de Cuba
yeah,
and we had gone out and we were coming back? You were behind me.
yeah,
We got into some sand before we made the turn through the other sand,
yeah.
and the back end, the front end just started going like this, and I just kept on it.
You added more throttle,
And it came out
and
of
it straightened
but I
out.
was all over the trail.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what you said, right?
yeah,
In the sand and dirt, you gotta throttle out.
yeah. The saying is, when in doubt, throttle out.
Yep.
Because
Else you're gonna dump it.
yeah, yeah,
I've also learned if it's going to go down, get the hell out of its way. Don't try to stop it. So I kind of hold my right elbow, try to stop it.
like if it's up in the air, let it go.
Yeah.
Don't try to reel it in because it's just going to land on you.
This is good though.
Yeah, great.
There's some more challenging ones over here that are pretty steep, but these bikes can do it. It's just a mental commitment, you know. So I just got through saying that these bikes can do it. So now I got to do it. one's that one's a little sketchy if you hit the pegs on the,
Yeah, it might get stuck.
yeah. This is the one we just came down. Alright, so this one starts off really steep, as you can see. And if you go with any speed at the top, you're going to lift the front off the ground, which on a regular dirt bike is no big deal, but it's kind of a big deal on this bike. I like this one to practice power slides, but I don't have the skills yet. Hey, this turn right here with this little berm is a great practice for a power slide. Like, you know, give it some throttle with the clutch in, then let out the clutch and just get that wheel spin, because it's kind of flat,
Yeah.
and it's a good, what am I trying to say? Not diameter.
Radius?
Yeah, it's a good radius for that.
Kind of like a dirt bike. You come in, get on the clutch, then hit it out.
I mean, if you're gonna do it right, which I don't know how, I'm still learning it, is you come in and rear brake,
Yeah.
initiate the slide, pull in the clutch, some throttle, let out the clutch, and then get that rear wheel spinning as you exit, so you come out with lots of power. I'll try to show you what I can do. I didn't quite get it. I'm going to try coming in this way and then I think my first one was my best one. Here's Ken with his wife, her second time riding their brand new KLX 140L, which is the bike I just sold last night. So I have no more Shetland pony. There's a little jump here that's just right for the KLR, because it lets you catch air but not too extreme. Whoa, whoop city. There's a little jump here that's just right for a big bike.
Yeah.
It's right here, I'll show you.